Hello, my name is Caitlin Bosley, and I'm the Enrollment Coordinator at Central College. Today, I'll be walking you through how to complete the online application for our LPN, ADN, and/or RN to BSN programs. The first step is to go to centralcollege.edu, which is our homepage. Once you are there, you can see that there are all 4 of our programs listed right here for you to go through and look at all of the information. The Nurse Aid Education Program, the application is not on NursingCAS. We are only looking at the PN, ADN, and RN to BSN programs. So if you scroll down further, you can see application, forms, calendar, and student handbook. You can see the application deadlines listed below and the blue Apply Now button. Go ahead and click the Apply Now. This will open up NursingCAS in a separate tab. Once it's open, go ahead and select the drop-down box to select the start term that you are wanting to apply for. I'm going to go ahead and select Fall 2022 and click Apply. From here, you'll either need to sign in if you've already created a NursingCAS account before, or you can create an account if you are a brand new user. After you've logged in or your account is created, you'll need to select programs to add to your application. I'm going to go ahead and start typing in Central College, and it will automatically filter to our programs. As you can see, my ADN application was already selected. I'm going to go ahead and select LPN as well so that we can review both. However, you only need to select the one that you're applying for. As you can see, the RN to BSN application is not showing on here because it is not yet open for the Fall 2022 term. However, it will show up as a third option whenever the application opens. So go ahead and click the check marks beside the application that you want to select, and then you can select My Application tab. As you can see, there are 4 quadrants to a NursingCAS application: My Personal Information, Academic History, Supporting Information, and Program Materials. Let's start with Program Materials. Because I selected both programs, both of them are showing here for me. Let's start with the LPN program. This home tab is the most important as it has the program information, deadline information, and application instructions. As you can see, the deadline means that the application, payments, and transcripts must be received by 11:59 p.m. on the deadline date above, which is March 31st, 2022 for the Fall 2022 entry term. The application instructions are important to review before starting any part of the application, as the NursingCAS online application is not the only document that's required. The ATIT score report is also required for the LPN and ADN programs, but not the BSN program. This score report is required even if you have a previous college degree or if you've attended Central College before. The final official high school transcripts or passing GED score report is required for all 3 of our programs, even if you have a previous college degree. These high school transcripts must be sent to Central College admissions directly, as NursingCAS does not accept high school transcripts like they do the college transcripts. After you review this program information, you can scroll back up and go through the separate Central College specific tabs. The first one is questions, where you will see many Central College specific questions, and there is one program specific question depending on which program you're applying for. There's also the document tab, where there's optional documents that you may upload. There are no required documents for the LPN or the ADN program. You can upload a personal statement or any other documents that you think will add to your application. The last tab for the LPN application is the reference tab. One reference is required for each application, and you'll put in your reference contact information right here. Go ahead and select a due date and write a personal message to your reference, and make sure that you thank them for their time. This will automatically send an email to your reference so that they can complete it, and it will be uploaded directly to your NursingCAS application. Make sure that you select this Save Reference Request once it's blue after you've put in all of the information above. The only difference on the Central College specific information for the ADN program is an additional tab called Prerequisites. After we go through and we add our transcript entry, which we will go through in a little bit, you will be able to go back here and select the specific courses that are matching the prerequisites that are required for the program. Let's go back to the main application by clicking My Application. Whenever you're putting in your personal information, make sure that everything is correct, as we will be putting it into our system the way that you type it in here. One thing I want to point out is under Other Information, scroll all the way down and make sure that you enter your social security number, as this will be your personal identifier once you are in our system. It is not required for the NursingCAS application, but it is required for Central College to process your application. Once we scroll back up to the top, click on My Application again, and select Academic History. As you can see, there are 4 sections under Academic History. The first one is High School Attended. Make sure to go ahead and add your high school and your graduation year, and remember that your transcripts are required to be sent to Central College directly. After you have added your high school, you can move on to Colleges Attended. As you can see, I already added one school that I've attended on here, and making sure that we are adding all of the colleges that we've attended before, we are going to add a second one. We are going to pretend that we have graduated the LPN program at Central College, and we're now applying for the ADN program. So I'm going to start typing in Central College in the search bar. Select. Did you obtain a degree? We're going to select yes. Degree awarded. And we're going to find certificate. Select the month and the year and the major. I went ahead and completed all of the additional questions that it asked. We got a certificate in nursing, December of 2019. Central College is on a semester term system. We selected no if we are still attending because we graduated and we are applying for a new program. And we put in the first semester and last semester of the program. Once everything on here is complete, click Save. As you can see, it has now added Central College to our list of schools that we have attended. Transcripts are required from each one of these schools, no matter what program you're applying for. Whenever you're ordering transcripts, NursingCAS will assist you by clicking this blue order button, and there's electronic and mail paper transcript options. Central College is not able to produce electronic transcripts at this time, so if you're requesting your Central College transcripts, you will need to select option number 2 for a mailed paper transcript. Make sure you download your transcript ID form, because it will have your transcript ID number and your NursingCAS ID number as well. This will open up in a separate tab, and will already have all of this information completed for you. Make sure that you complete this and send it to the college registrar with your transcript request form. Once you've downloaded the form and saved it, you can go back and select I ordered my transcript. As you can see, I've already ordered the Central Virginia Community College transcript. If for some reason NursingCAS does not receive your transcripts, you can always click reorder, and you can get the same information and the same transcript ID form as well. You can also select I will do this later, and this information will always be available to you. It's important to remember that the transcript ID form that you download is specific to each school, so please don't send your Central College transcript ID form to Central Virginia Community College or vice versa. Make sure that the correct form goes to the correct school with the transcript request form as well. Let's move on to the transcript entry. As you can see, I've already entered a few courses into the CVCC school. I've not entered any Central College courses in yet, but let's continue on with CVCC first. Go ahead and click Edit. As you can see, I've already started the Spring 2018 term and the Fall 2019 term as well. Let's go ahead and select Add a Semester. And we are going to enter in for Spring of 2019. Academic status, let's say that we are now a sophomore, and that is completed. Select Save. You can see that it's going to go ahead and put everything in order. And you can go ahead and select Add a Course. So let's say for Spring 2019, we took Bio 141. This is Anatomy and Physiology 1. which is anatomy and physiology as a subject. This is a 4-credit course, and let's say that we received a B. As you can see, the CAS grade is automatically populated for you. Let's select Save. If you notice that you've made a mistake in a different semester, you can always edit. For example, I accidentally put Freshman for fall of 2019, and I accidentally put Anatomy and Physiology 1 as the Bio 142 course title. Go ahead and select the Edit tool, make these corrections, and select Save. As I've stated before, it's important to add each course that you've taken, even if they are not a prereq for the program that you're applying for. So we're going to go back to transcript entry and make sure that you enter all of your Central College courses in as well. As you can see, this section will start to become green over here in the corner when all 4 quadrants are complete. Go ahead and click on Standardized Tests. And if you've already taken the T's when you're applying, you can scroll down and select Add Test Score. The T's is the only entry exam that we look at. You do not have to put in any SAT or ACT information. If you've not tested yet, you can select No, and then the date whenever you plan on testing, or you can leave this blank. Or you can select Yes, put in your individual scores, and select Save. It's important to remember that this will always be unofficial, as this is self-reported. The official test transcript from ATI is required to be sent to Central College. After you've completed all of the transcript information, the standardized tests, and the high school information as well, you can go back to the main application and put in any supporting information. Your employment history can be put in the Add Experience as employment type, organization, supervisor, experience dates, and details. Whenever you complete all 4 sections, these will start to turn green, and all 4 quadrants need to be completely green for you to be able to submit your application. When you are done, you can select Submit Application up at the top, make sure that the line is fully green, and you can submit and pay right from here. Note that the total fees is a little bit higher because I have 2 different programs on mine. One application is $55, and any additional application is $40. It's important to make sure that your application is complete and correct before submitting your application, as no refunds and very few changes can be made once it's submitted. You are able to go back and add any additional documents in the other document sections, and you can go and edit any in-progress courses that you might have and add any final grades. Other than that, all changes are locked in whenever you submit your application. When you pay and make sure that everything is correct, you can always go back and check your status of the application. As you can see, the application status for both the ADN and the LPN program are listed as in progress, as I have not actually submitted my application. Once you submit it, it will show received here, and then you can go ahead and check if any transcripts have arrived and have been processed by NursingCAS. The status that you are looking for is verified from NursingCAS, as after they get your application and your transcripts, they will verify that all of your transcripts and your applications match. If you ever have any questions throughout the application process, you are welcome to reach out to Central College Admissions, or NursingCAS also has a help desk. If you scroll down to the bottom, click on Help Center, a live chat button will appear at the very bottom. If you select this, there's staff at NursingCAS that will be able to help you immediately and throughout your entire NursingCAS application. Best of luck in your application process, and we look forward to reviewing your application.